Hey yo, it's Freddy Dub, man. The hip hop griot for the love of hip hop. Dope Dub Records. DopeDubRecords.com, man. It's a whole nother thing, man. So listen, tonight I told you I was gonna bring you an interview, and I did that. You know what I'm saying? So now listen, man. I want you to go and check out DopeDubRecords.com, man. We got all the hot underground. I'm bringing you the hottest underground. Most of it is only available at DopeDubRecords.com, man. We got the pre-releases from Big Pooh and Clark Jones, Live in the Club, Lucci Bones, Ricky Diamonds. We got the Lee Master EP. Rodeo just jumped on our platform. J Mix. Player D got some pre-releases. There's two pre-releases from Player D. Love for the Game and Pedigree. Can't even get it nowhere else. The album not even coming out till April. So you got two pre-releases from Player D. Now together, Ricky Diamonds and Lucci Bones make up Good Vibes Mafia, and we got some pre-releases from them too. Smoke With Me is one of them that you heard in the mix. So go and check out, man, In My Cup from Ricky Diamonds and Lucci Bones Booty Clap, man. Also on DopeDubRecords.com, man. So now look, if you like the show, go ahead and like our page on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Throw us a like on the Facebook page. It's Pappy Johnson on Facebook. You can look us up. So now look, let's just get right to it, man. I told y'all that I was gonna bring y'all an interview, and this one y'all didn't even know what's gonna happen. So this is one of the super producers in PA and everywhere, man, if you hadn't heard. So now look, I have In Orbit Camp, Mega, and Beasta. Come on, man. Come on there, man. Mega. Beasta. Now look, I wanna. This is why I do this show, Mega. It's because I want to give people the chance to recognize people that didn't get enough credit that I thought they should get in hip hop. You know what I'm saying? That's what this show started on. Artists that didn't get the credit that I thought they needed to receive. So, that being said, you and your group are one of the groups that I feel, didn't get the recognition or the popularity or whatever that y'all should have gotten. You know what I'm saying? So, I wanted to tell them first the first time I met you. Stop the music for me for a minute. Most of the times when you meet, like all of these people on the show, that I meet are special to me. That's why I have y'all on the show. Right. You know what I'm saying? So I remember my first encounter with them. So I met you through Lee Master, right? So we went over to your house one night or whatever, and this shit was like, I don't know, it was some kind of like dream, man. It was crazy, you know what I'm saying? So I walked through the house, you can hear the music playing, but you can't figure out where it's coming from. You know what I'm saying? Usually you walk in the house, you can hear it bumping, you say, oh, they in this room over here. Right. You know what I'm saying? So I walk in and I'm looking around for the music and stuff. And so we go turn this corner. And man, like a space hatch out of a movie, my nigga. Like, this shit was crazy. Like, you pull down this attic door, and it was a red light. Man, this shit seemed for real. I will never forget this, man. It was like a movie, man. It was a red light up there. So when you pull the door, right? Yeah. There's a red light that's like, the essence is everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So it come out with it. I was like, God, it's like a movie, like, shh. And then I walked in, man. It was like walking into another dimension for real. Yeah. I want you to explain to these people yourself and introduce yourselves to the people first before we get started.
Yeah, it's Mega Hitz Beasta. Cocaine Molly Wild, Brent Beasta Foreman on Facebook.
Now look, please understand that Meg is a man of few words, so we're gonna try to get like a yeah. I want you to get involved because it's so important to me because you like a lot of people from doing the show had an affiliation with Chad with Pimp C.
Yeah.
But we're gonna get into that later. But I want you to start. What got you into music? Like, what age did you start musically getting into producing music?
I say I was like 16.
And so your first equipment was what?
Uh, DR 550.
Okay.
Little bitty ass beat machine.
Uh huh.
Well, small ass beat machine.
Yeah.
But I got pretty good with learning how to pimp that hoe.
Mm-hmm.
I started working with my homeboy J Red. Right.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't get the beat machine until I was probably about 17. But yeah.
So did you record? How were you just doing beats at the time, or were you still running lyrics, or were you running lyrics like you had a 4-track to go along with your? Because that was the basic setup back then. Like you had a drum machine and a 4-track.
Yeah. Like that first shit was. Well, at first we was paying for studio time.
Okay.
Like I was in high school, coming out my pocket, going to the big studio.
Which studio did you go to? Was it?
I think it was called Sing Sing in Beaumont.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a full studio. You could put a band in there.
Okay. And record.
Like 4 or 5 booths running at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Big enough to put a whole band in the middle and different booths all around and stuff.
So now your earlier material, where you recorded there, did that ever come out to where people could hear it?
Oh, just in the streets,
Okay.
Actually, when we went recorded though, we had end up meeting this dude, and he like our brother right now, from Beaumont.
Mm-hmm.
His name Iron Mike and shit.
Okay.
He was like part of the Screwed Up Click.
Okay.
One of the first people signed Rec Shop. Right after Fat Pat, they signed him. So I had hooked up with my next door neighbor, and we started making beats. It was me and him. We just started in his room.
So did that form the In Orbit original group from there, where you had your drum machine, you were starting? So how did you gather the members of In Orbit, from the beginning? It's always been In Orbit, or was it something else and then you kind of, how people change label names?
Yeah, like it was in the air once.
Okay.
When we was with Leroy, we had a label all together and stuff. All of us as a
and it kind of morphed into In Orbit.
Yeah.
So tell me the original members of In Orbit, the original group.
Well, the label name In Orbit, the group's name Overdose.
Right.
Right. So the group members was Willie Rowe, David Wilson, Maximilian, that's his name.
Okay.
Beast and me.
Okay, so now you and Beasta are brothers.
Right.
Okay, so was Beasta were you immediately in the group just off the bat? Like, you know what I mean? Like you knew you was a rapper. Or how did you find out that you were into rap? Was it the same time that he kind of found the drum machine, or what?
Nah, really, I was playing football,
Okay.
And he used to help me write my raps. I write them for me, tell me just play football, I got you.
Okay.
Rap. I ain't really want to rap. He made me rap.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, so now though you write your own.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So now, Omega, we going from you starting the original group of In Orbit. Now, is that those songs? Are those some of the songs that that I had on that purple CD that you gave me, the In Orbit CD? Because you gave me 2 CDs.
I just found some of them the other day.
Okay.
Yeah.
So are those the same songs?
Some of them.
Okay, yeah. Because those, man, please give people a chance to hear those because that is some material, man, that can't be.
Yeah.
Hip hop needs that. You know what I'm saying?
It's a missing part.
These what I want people to hear though is how uh masterful you are with your production. You know what I'm saying? How clear and clean it sounds and how it's just dope. You know what I mean? So I want you to
Appreciate it.
pull up a beat, a song. Let them hear about a minute or so, and we'll talk about it. Now, any of these songs, they're both gonna contain both of you, right? Okay. So now listen. Like I said, we got Beasta and we got Mega Hits in here from Overdose. Now listen, is the group name you guys are Overdose, and then In Orbit is the label.
Right.
Okay, so I want everybody to get that clip because one of those CDs did have Overdose on the title.
Shake that ass, make that cash bust that shit. Shake that ass, make that cash bust that shit. Shake that ass, make that cash bust that shit. Shake that ass, make that cash bust that shit. All these bitches got it like one. 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 Shake that ass, make that cash bust that shit. Shake that ass, make that cash bust that shit. Give me this back, give me this back. I wanna break you, I'll throw you a bag. Look at the bag, break it up.
See that's what I wanted to show people how your beats are so clean and man, listen, when I first heard you in that attic, it was like something I had never, and you and Chad and Dory and Ron and different producers that I got a chance to get next to. I was fortunate enough to like learn while sitting there with you. You know what I'm saying? And I wanted to tell you that I appreciate you giving me that time and letting me be in your space. While you were creating. You know what I'm saying? So that I could learn. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I had brought up to that boy Bert that you might be on the show.
Yeah.
And he had brought up something to me that pointed out that you are one of the most focused producers that I've seen and he brought up that when you get into the zone of working on that computer, it's just you and that, that instrument. You know what I'm saying? And what came to mind was when I went up to the attic and all of that stuff. It would be stuff going on, but you never moved from that computer. You know what I'm saying? It was like right there on Pro Tools. You know what I'm saying? Moving, cutting, pasting, recording, and nothing around you affected you at all. You know what I'm saying?
You can't fly the spaceship, then somebody gonna crash.
Right. Somebody gotta be paying attention, huh?
Yeah.
So and at that time when I saw you in the when I was with you in the attic, you had a machine that you had got from Chad, I think. Like, how did the relationship between you and Chad come together? That like, how did y'all meet up to say that
Well, me and Dave used to go buy gas down the street from his house. One of our partners, well, he became my partner. This dude, he had just moved from Louisiana and shit, and we used to go over there and buy gas from him. Then one day we just told him, man, we rap.
Mm-hmm.
And then he was like, no shit.
So did you give him a CD at that time, or?
Yeah, I think we did.
Right then at that point?
Yeah.
Okay.
And like one time when we came to buy some weed from him, he told us to come in and he played some of the stuff from where he was from.
Okay.
Because he was from Louisiana. And he's like, this is my little partners. You know what I'm
Uh-huh.
We just started kicking it and shit, and then became cool. And he was like, my kinfolk be with Pimp C all the time.
Okay.
And then his kinfolk ended up being Leroy White.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So some time passed, and then shit, he ended up hooking us up with Ski,
Mhm.
and then we start kicking it with Ski some and shit, and then one day, like 3 o'clock at night or something, Ski came to the house and he walked in, and then in behind him came Chad.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, the machine that I'm talking about that you had for Chad, it was a Yamaha version, I guess, of the MPC. Like it was supposed to be, you know, the Yamaha's version of MPC. Like Roland had their version too,
Yeah.
right? So I saw that machine, and I went to Big Jack's shop,
Yeah.
and it was there. This was before I saw you with it.
Right.
And so when I saw it, then I was like, well, who's this machine for? I was asking Jack, you know, and he said, you know, that's for Chad or whatever. So I stayed there and sampled. I just happened to have my MPC. I was going to work.
Right.
So I sampled all of those.
Sounds.
And I still have them.
Oh,
I still have them. Hell yeah, I got them on CD. I download them to my computer.
I need them drum sounds.
Okay, I'm going to get you a disco.
Yeah.
But then I saw it at your house, and I was like, well, damn, you know, they must be affiliated some kind of way.
Yeah.
And that was your affiliation. So now, did you ever get any music onto the UGK albums? Like Player D did some interludes for Riding Dirty. Did you ever get a chance to?
By the time we got in, while I was getting my production good enough to go on now, he ended up going to jail.
Okay, so the time that I saw that you had that board, he was already in jail then. Okay, all right. So that kind of pieces stuff together in my mind as the story goes. You know what I'm saying? So now the last time that I saw you, like I mentioned at your house, we went to the Beaumont police station because somebody had like they got your computer or something, and all your music was on it or something like that.
Yeah.
And so that was the last time I physically saw you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So fill me in from that time right there. You know what I mean? Because you were still on, you know, Proctor Street.
Yeah.
Fill me in from there to where you go from there to Atlanta first. How does that transpire?
Shit, we never did get the computer back. We was in a raid in Beaumont.
Mm-hmm.
One of my partners, he was in the gang pretty deep, got a lot of money.
And you had brought your equipment over there to work?
Yeah, he an artist, and he got artists.
Okay.
He had a little label too, clothing store and everything and shit.
Okay.
Yeah, shout out to Mo Grind.
So when they came through, they just came through and got everything.
Yeah, they ended up seizing the computer and shit.
So some of those songs on that computer, are those the ones that you found? Because that would be in the same.
It's around the era, but no.
No.
Them songs were dope.
I bet.
One of my little partners came in from the A and came blessed us God and shit. That shit was so dope.
Okay, now tell me when. Okay, Beasta, your first rap or with Mega, what was it? Do you remember your first rhyme that you wrote yourself? Tell me the one that you wrote yourself.
Man, I can't even.
You can't remember that?
But it was like on the, we kept flipping the tapes, recording on a tape, cassette tape.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I can't think of the name of the song though. Yeah, that was my first time.
Okay.
Probably middle school or something.
Middle school.
Yeah.
Okay. So now we're trying to get to Atlanta. What made you leave PA to go find something different or more in Atlanta?
By that time, my little partner, Too Real, had came and shit, and he had spent a lot of his life out there. He was from Port Arthur, but he was back and forth from Atlanta to Port Arthur ever since he was little and shit, so he knew the city good.
Mm-hmm.
And we wasn't ready to give up on this music shit. And Mike Moe and them told us that something happened in Houston where the record labels was they not gonna open up no offices,
Mhm.
and it was all gonna be moving to Atlanta,
Okay.
and it was like that's where you need to be going to.
So you moved to Atlanta.
They predicted, they told us what everything. It was like the game is about to take a switch,
Mhm.
and it's like they about to.
And
move
Atlanta
to
did
Atlanta.
definitely blow up big musically. You
That's
know what
where
I'm saying?
they at. Corey Mo been out there putting it
Since
down.
then. Okay.
He in Atlanta. Everywhere I go, I see him.
So, tell me about the year that you got out there. What year was that? Do you remember? About what year that was? Were you with him too, Beasta, at the same time?
Yeah, about 97.
97?
But really before that, 96, 95.
Okay, so now both of y'all are out in Atlanta, right? So,
Oh no, that wasn't the time of that. That's when it started jumping out, like with the music, with the rec shop and all. That
okay.
stuff.
No, tell me, were you out in Atlanta with him at the time?
No, not at the time.
Okay.
I was locked up. I was incarcerated.
Okay. So now, okay, so you're in Atlanta, and so do you connect with other musicians? You know, because everybody's out there. You know, all of them are.
Yeah.
So did you connect with any of the
We went out there because we was fucking with a nigga named Peak Rocks.
Okay.
Yeah, he from Port Arthur.
Pierce P. Rock.
Pierce
Yeah.
P. Rocks. You know what I'm saying?
That's my dude.
The PA legend. Shout it out to
Yeah.
the PA legend.
Matter of fact, I talked to him 2 days before I called you. You know what I'm saying? No, 2 days before I came to your house.
Right.
But that's when I messaged you, because as soon as I got off the phone messaging him, he called me.
Mm-hmm.
I messaged you and said, would you like to do the show? Because he was like, man, Kepler, you know, cool dude, he'll probably do it. Yeah, I had talked to Pierce, you know. So,
that's fine. Yeah.
So he basically inspired this interview today.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
not that because I've been wanting to get you on here
He
too.
basically inspired me to move away too. Shit.
So now, what was he in Atlanta at the same time you were in Atlanta?
He had brought us out there on the trip. Like I've been to Atlanta before because I went with my partner who we got in the on my shit C's. But I went with P. Rocks.
Okay.
When we went with P. Rocks, he showed me
Love, huh?
Yeah, that nigga showed us what it is. Like,
Okay.
This where you want to be at.
Yeah.
Okay. It straight turn up.
Yeah. So while you were out there, did y'all get to go to the clubs and make connects, or was it like just word of mouth, kind of passing out CDs of beats and stuff, or?
Shit, the club where everybody connect. But as soon as we landed down, shit, like a couple weeks after being out there, right behind the apartment we staying at, houses, like our back door was facing the back door of Nino of Ghetto Mafia.
Okay. Wow.
So we ended up hooking up with his daughter was at the store. My homeboy Too Real, who in the group with us, met her at the store and she was like, my daddy is blah blah blah.
Wow.
Man, and then he was right behind us. And
that's
shit.
crazy.
When we hooked up with Gangsta, shit, the city was. That's one of the original trappers right there.
Okay.
Like he a legend out there.
Yeah.
He like put it down.
Did you get to do any production for people? Tell them some of the names that you got to do, even if it's not names that they would regularly be accustomed to. You know, give them.
Shit, I got a lot of shit. I got some stuff with like Ghetto Mafia. We done some stuff with Lil Will. Done some stuff with I can't remember what group it was in.
But tell me this. Tell me who are some of the artists you work with in Port Arthur? Because I know you've worked with a couple of artists in PA.
Everybody in Port Arthur.
Okay.
Yeah,
Just throwing some names out there so they know.
Hold on.
I know one for sure, Lee Master, because that's how I met you. So I know you was working with him at one time.
Yeah, I was on Doris. Which one was that? His last album, I think, with Ricky Diamonds and.
You was on it?
Yeah.
Rapping?
Yeah.
On which song?
Snitch Snatch, I think it was. Yeah.
Really? Damn, I wish I was. Okay.
Yeah, I
So,
was on that one now.
all right. So, did you produce anything on that album?
Nah.
Like as far as
Mm-mm.
no. Okay. So,
So, but everybody in PA
okay.
can't miss.
Can't miss you with that. Huh?
Nah, yeah. Even like some of the newer people I done been around PA Youngin and stuff.
Mhm.
You know,
Yeah, I heard of him. And have you heard of Young Bird?
Young Bird.
Okay. He's one of the newer ones too.
Yes, a couple people.
That's jamming too.
Yeah.
So, are you open to right now? I know you're working on your own solo project, right?
Yeah.
Well, tell me the name of that. The solo project.
No Gravity.
No Gravity.
Yeah.
You have a pic of it so we can see what. No. So is this a whole album or an EP? Is it EP is usually what 6 to 7 or is this like a 12 to 13?
EP.
Okay.
Yeah, it's I work with the franchise boy dude, Lil Fat and Wash, dude from Port Arthur. Got the little Can't Trust Thoughts with French Montana, and it's a whole bunch of other people.
Don't you have a picture of
yeah.
Your there you go. No Gravity. I wanted to see that cover.
Yeah.
So have you? This is due to drop when?
It's just up in the air.
Okay.
I just
Whenever you
mixed
decide.
down, yeah.
Okay.
The last song I just mixed down. So
Okay.
yeah.
So now the song that we heard earlier is that off this album?
Nah.
Okay, that was something else.
Yeah.
Okay. So give them some. Go back to the playlist.
Right.
I want to give them another piece of a song so they can hear some more of your music. Can you do that for them?
Yeah. Talking about this?
Off. No, not off No Gravity. Off the list we was just playing off of before. Yeah. So Beasta, give me some thought on your views of rap nowadays. You know what I'm saying? How the trend. Do you rap trying to follow the trend of what's going on, or how do you structure,
Well, really, right now, I'm not really into the rapping. I rap and stuff, got my album and stuff, but I'm really more into finding talent.
Oh, okay.
Like find a label, trying to build a label.
Oh, okay. But I heard your song in the car, and you definitely a dope rapper, so don't stop doing that part of it. You know what I'm saying? Please. I mean, as a fan.
Oh yeah.
You know
I'm gonna keep on doing the music, but I'm just like, I'm more like behind the scenes. Like I'd rather find that next cat.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
put
I'm
them
more
up.
into finding talent, find label. We trying to blow our label up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I've been
Again, the
doing that,
label is what? Say the name.
Oh, In Orbit.
In Orbit.
ENT.
Okay. So now, are you guys entertaining artists for your label? Or?
Yeah, we signed to our label.
Okay. So I mean, for other people, like.
Yeah.
Okay. So at the end of the show, we'll kind of give people some kind of contact information. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah. Let's look.
Yeah, it was all fun and games. Yeah, outside, Say you love it, why you didn't say from it was me on the other line, even coming with my cross, you're thinking that we can just be a fam. I open my heart and show you who I am. You standing in the city with his hair, I've been walking out the door. I got what I wanted, but you want it more. I gotta go stay a lick, baby, I gotta go. Can't get to no hoe, cause a bitch ain't for sure. I'd rather be rich with no bitch than with a bitch, bro. Look at mama, I know you been sleeping, cheating, right around creeping. It was all fun and games. I know you don't have to act like that. The faces don't mean that. Girl face it, you for a spur of a.
Now this is some older music.
Yeah.
So you can just imagine what I'm talking to them.
Yeah.
They can just imagine what the newer music, and I've heard it. So and it's definitely something you should put out tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? But it's dope. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I want them to be paying attention because after we get off, I want to talk to you about putting some songs on the platform dopedubrands.com
Okay.
so they can hear you and stuff like that. But so now we're in Atlanta. You've connected, right? You've worked with a couple of people, right? Wash you mentioned, right?
Right.
And matter of fact, I like to get him on the show too because being an artist from Port Arthur, that's kind of what part of the show is to PA first. You know what I'm saying? So okay, so now bring us back. We're in Atlanta.
Right.
You've connected with some people. You've done some beats. You've made an album out there.
Yeah.
You one that you've dropped and that.
Nah, I'm still holding on to the song.
Okay, so some of those are in the vault too. Okay, so now have you?
Well, we did put out some mixtapes.
Some mixtapes, okay? Because I was just about to ask you, have y'all put out
not an album, but some mixtapes.
Okay, some mixtapes, okay.
I done an album for Ghetto Mafia.
Right. Yeah. So now, do Wes have a site where he sells beats?
Yeah.
Beat.
Beatstar.
Okay. Beats what?
Beatstar.
Beatstar. That's the name of the site. Okay. So, you gave him beats to put on the site? Because I was just about to ask you, do you sell your beats exclusively, or how they rent out beats?
I usually
you as
do,
a producer.
He asked me, and that's my people, so I send him some.
Yeah.
I don't usually put nothing on the internet.
Yeah.
Everything just be like exclusive, or if I gotta send out a pack to a label or to an artist that asks for some tracks or something. But I usually don't just
put beats and stuff like that up there.
I'm gonna start doing it more because that's what they own now. But
right. Yeah. I mean, it's good to keep, especially the stuff that you want to keep for yourself private, because people manipulate it any kind of way they want to. Now we had mentioned though in our talking that you were part of Dory's album 33.
Yeah.
Okay. So and in talking, you mentioned that he used to babysit y'all.
Yeah.
So that's what I wanted to. Did you get maybe some of the musical vibe from Dory as growing up?
Oh yeah.
Because at that time he had to be DJing at Sacred Heart about that time.
He was a real influence.
Okay.
Used to have parties and shit, and the music wouldn't stop. Be up late night, we can hear the speakers and shit.
Okay, so I mean it's and again in some of the earlier videos or interviews, I was trying to show that the musical circles in Port Arthur are relatively small.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like this person or this person, and it's about a handful of people that kind of connected on that. So okay, so when are we gonna get to hear? Are you gonna play us one of the songs from the new album tonight?
Yeah, I can.
Okay, so on the way out, I want you to get it set up to where you can play one of those songs for us.
All right.
Okay, so Beasta, do you have anything you want to relate to the people as far as in orbit or overdose? How did you come up with the name Overdose anyway? Because it had a symbol to it too that you had drawn.
Just overdoing stuff.
Yeah.
Try to overdo it. Back in the day, I used to want to be one of the best, like lyricists, like type stuff. So it was always try to
give them so much they overdose on it.
Yeah, like the music. The music is the dope. They always used to say that. So you want them to take one hit and then just be hooked for the rest
coming
of
back.
their life.
Yeah, and that's definitely what your music could do, man. Because that music is up. It's fast tempo. The ones that I heard, it's definitely club ready.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
I work with free bands too a lot.
Who is that?
That's Future, like.
Oh, okay.
Like me and Rilla, we done the circuit out there in Atlanta. We've been around, we've done so many shows and shit.
Okay.
So we done Magic City and we ran into Future.
Okay.
And then when we got off stage, hollered at the nigga and exchanged contacts. We had to get his brother contact and stuff because he was underneath the label, so he couldn't just
Give you
drop songs,
Oh, okay.
people and stuff like that. But he was like, work with my brother and shit.
Right.
So I've been working with his brother ever since.
Wow.
Dropping mixtape after mixtape. Like,
Okay. What can people find that online?
yeah, it's Mexico Ran. You can find him all over live mixtapes.
Mexico Ren. R-E-N?
Ran.
Oh, okay.
Mexico Ran. R-A-N-N.
Okay.
Yeah,
R-A-N-N.
Future baby brother.
Okay.
Right. We
Okay.
got two brothers, Casino and Mexico.
Okay.
Yeah.
And they can find that on what?
You can catch him on any platform.
Okay,
but,
just
yeah,
Google him.
We got a lot of our stuff is all over mixtapes.
Okay.
Live mixtapes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now, when I wanted you said, because you said you had a video that you was gonna,
Oh yeah.
a clip that you was gonna play, and I wanted you to,
I have to be on the internet.
oh, okay. Oh, that's right, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
That's why we didn't do that. Okay, because, all right, so now listen, play one of the newer songs from this No Gravity, EP, so they can hear this new stuff. Can we mention that, the label that you're on?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so tell them about the label that you guys are currently working with.
Fast Life Entertainment.
Mhm.
One of my partners out there manage Trillville and a couple other cats out there in Atlanta.
Mhm.
And like he heard some of the music we had with C, so he hooked us up with this dude named Julian Booth.
Okay.
And he the CEO. He started off with
He's from where? He's from Atlanta?
Miami.
He's from Miami, okay.
He started off with Uncle Luke, and then he went to Slip and Slide, where he became the VP, and he found all of them talents like Rick Ross and
Okay.
Trick Daddy and what's his name, Pitbull and stuff like that.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Break them, you know.
So that's who you're working with now?
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
We under his label for our album Pimp right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So one of the songs with Chad, is that the one I heard in the car the other day, him on the chorus?
Nah, that's just me, my solo stuff.
Okay. So you setting up to play on one of the
ones from No Gravity.
Okay, so now what we're about to hear that Mega is setting up is one of the songs from this up and coming solo project, right?
Yeah.
That Beasta is on though, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
so how many songs are you on?
I'm not sure right at the moment.
Okay.
A couple of.
Okay. Did you produce
No,
any?
I just dropped some lyrics.
Do you produce?
Yeah, I do a little bit.
Okay.
Do a little bit.
Are you gonna be coming out with your own solo?
Yeah, I have solo projects too coming out.
Okay.
You know we just not a date, ain't been organized yet.
Yeah. Okay.
Just a whole bunch of production product.
Okay. Good. Oh,
All it tight, man, how you put it's just so serious. I jiggy, the love is the reality. Jiggy, poopy, shit, can give it, snap it, tap it, snap it. All it tight, man, how you put it's just so serious. I jiggy, the love is the reality. Jiggy, poopy, shit, can give it, snap it, tap it, snap it, tap it.
Cuban links, hot socket. I ain't cocky, but your hoes just watch me. She call it poppin', top me out till it's sloppy. She sellin' pussy, trying to sell a million copies. VVS, hockey.
I don't want to give him too much, man. I don't know how much you want to give him as far as, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But man, this solo is definitely something that y'all want to pick up on when this comes out, man. Yeah. Look now, give them your contact. Now, if you don't mind, if you have one that they can hear in entirety, I would like them to hear one of your songs they can hear in entirety.
Yeah.
Okay. we'll do that on the as we're going out. So give them your contact information. Like no, before I do that, I want to go into your musical setup. Being that you're a producer, you know what I'm saying? Because I've seen you work, the push button style. You know what I mean? Hands on. Have you moved into the digital age?
Yeah.
With what are you using production wise?
I'm a spill and Nexus.
Nexus.
You know,
Do you still use the Pro Tools? Because I remember you were like a monster on Pro Tools.
Can't go without the Pro Tools.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. Okay. So no, but tell them your contact information that they can reach you for, as far as if they want to get you on a song or buy a beat from you or have you or Beasta on a song, that kind of information.
Shit, at Mega Hits.
Okay.
On IG or megahits44@gmail.com.
Do you have a Facebook?
Yeah, Facebook is Kilbrick Mega Hits Foreman.
Okay. Yeah. You have a fan page on Facebook?
Yeah, fan page is. I think the fan page is Mega Hits.
Mega Hits?
Yeah, everything Mega.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Beasta, you got some information. So if they want to get you on a song or contact you as an artist,
you can contact me at Brent4634@gmail.com or Cocaine Molly Wild at Instagram. Brent Beasta Foreman on Facebook.
Okay. All right. So now you got them ready for the when they can hear all together.
Which one? What from which album?
Either one. Yeah, we would prefer the No Gravity album, so we can hear one of the newer ones they're gonna be expecting to hear. That would be preferable. So now, while we're waiting for Mega to get it together, let me remind you about DopeDubRecords.com, where we got bringing all the hot underground, man. That's what we do. We try to bring exclusive to you if we can. And right now we got Ricky Diamonds on there, Lucci Bones, got the Lee Master EP, we got Rodeo, J Mix, Player D, Big Pooh, Clark Jones. We got some PA Groovement on there, the Good Vibes Mafia. And what we do is on DopeDubRecords.com is we have a singles bar where we have all the singles, and then the newer stuff I put on the hot list, and that's a separate list, so they don't have to go through the whole singles bar to find the newer stuff. You know what I mean? So the stuff the material that you would give me, we're going on the hot list, and so you can tell people go to www.records.com, go to the hot list, and your songs will be up there. Yeah. Okay. And then you can look for pictures and everything else from In Orbit and Overdose on DopeDubRecords.com coming soon. So
I'm trying to get in there with Ricky D. Let me know when. Then I'm still ready.
Oh, okay. Ricky Diamonds?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, the Good Vibes Mafia. Matter of fact, they have a show coming up on February 14th in Baytown. Okay. Yeah, they just did a show, I think it was last month in Anahuac. Yeah. So if you going, man, if you come with me, if you want to go to the show, I'm gonna be in there, so shit. Yeah. So set them up for the song. Yeah.
You want it, however do you need it, however do you want it, 'cause right now I want it, right now I need it, however do you want it, however do you flex that bitch, give me love, flex that bitch, give me love, you see me on, color, I'm a fella. Uptown, downtown, all around the city. Tryna get some money right now. I'm busy. Ruler, stop hating right quick. Bitches all over my dick. Text me a OMG pic. Text me a OMG pic. She said she really only want that dick. How do you want it? How do you need it? How do you want it? Cause right now I want it. Right now I need it. How do you want it? How do you need it? She said, fucking you a habit. And you know I got to have it. Got me feeling like an addict. And I'm about to OD. About to pull her to your place now. Close the blinds so the neighbors can't see. About to pull her to your place now. Got a bigger panties on just for me. You know how to work it. You know I'ma work it. She want it in the worst way. Say that pussy just for me. However do you want it? However do you need it? However do you want it? Cause right now I want it. Right now I need it. However do you want it? However do you need it? Need it.
So look, man, I told you, I'm the hip hop griot. I'm bringing you the hottest underground. They right here, man. Mega hits, Beasta. I don't know what else I can do, man. I don't know what else I can do, Beasta. I'm bringing them the hottest. You know what I'm saying? Dope Dub Records, dopedubrecords.com. We're going to get these boys to jump on the platform, man. Be looking out for No Gravity, man, from Overdose. Beasta. Do you have another guy in the group too that's gonna be on this album?
Yeah.
Just tell them who it is.
Too real.
Too Real, man.
Yeah.
On the No Gravity Overdose album, man. In Orbit is the label. Tell them something on the way out of here, man.
Shit. Stay trill. Till next time.
Beasta.
Stay trill.
All right. I think we out, baby. We out?
Yeah.
Yeah. We out.